Hi everyone, Chef Mark at KBIS in Las Vegas, and I'm here with a new brand. It's THOR. And THOR is a brand that I think, in my opinion, is really built its reputation on value, which is to say price point. And it's a new brand for Appliance Factory and Appliance Factory Fine Lines. It's something that we recently brought in to really fill that market for somebody who has to have a 48-inch Pro range, but maybe doesn't have the budget for a traditional range. So I'm here to find out what's the story, because I don't know what to expect when I came over to the store. We finally found it. I got to tell you, this convention center is huge. We had to walk all the way across the convention center. We found it, and fortunately we have a product expert. Letitia, thank you so much for having us.
Mark, thank you so much. How are you today?
Yeah, so great booth, and this looks wonderful. So tell us what we're looking at.
Okay, thank you, Mark. So basically, this is our LRG series. It's a starting series. This is an LRG 4807. Price mark, mapping price is going to be $39.99. You're going to have 18,000 BTUs, 12,000 BTUs for the rest of the burners. You're also going to have a 15,000 BTU griddle with a drip pan for all the grease. You're also going to have your ABS knobs, and then your 30-inch oven, and also the 18-inch oven. And you're also going to have individual storage drawers on each oven. As I mentioned, this is our starting model and our starting series. So we actually also have it not only in 48-inch, but we also have it in 36 and 30-inch as well.
I got to tell you, seeing it in person, it looks nice. It really does. I got to tell you, the details, like having that extra storage drawers,
Exactly.
is nice. I see plastic knobs and I think, gosh, plastic knobs. But it wasn't too long ago, maybe not even 5 to 8 years ago, that some of the other brands that we know had plastic knobs. And it became this knob war where everybody tries to make the heaviest knob with the most amount of sheening. Looks like you guys just went with this, like, probably heat-resistant plastic. Yeah, I mean, that's okay. It's got some heft to it, and I don't see any problem with that. So, looks really nice. Now, I got to tell you, my opinion, before having learned about the fact that we're Appliance Factories bringing it in, of THOR, is that it is valued to the point of being, and I dare say it, cheap.
It's not necessarily cheap. Like you mentioned before earlier, Mark, it's competitive. It's more for your ordinary person who's able to afford a pro style range. So like I mentioned, this is the black ABS knobs because it is our starting model. So the LRG is our starting model. And I wouldn't necessarily say cheap because even though we are manufactured in China, we do source a lot of our raw materials from international. So for example, our burners are going to be Italian made, our thermostats are going to be from the US, and our valves are going to be from Spain.
I mean, that's a great price point for what really does look like a nice pro-style range. All right, so I understand that you have another line kind of above this, a little bit more with some luxury features?
Yes, we do. So that's actually our HRG series, and I can show you in a bit.
All right, let's go check that out. If you know anything about me, you know that I'm a sucker for a range top. I love a range top and having a wall oven separate from that, just because you don't have to bend down to get into the oven. And this is gorgeous. I got to tell you, we were just talking, the difference between metal knobs and kind of that more kind of heavy-duty construction, and here it is. So show me some of the features.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, Mark. So as we mentioned, this is going to be our HRG series. So it is a more pro-style series versus the LRG series. With this particular range, all of the front burners are going to be 18,000 BTUs, where all the back are going to be 15,000 BTUs. You also have the griddle, who's also 15,000 BTUs, very similar to the LRG. Also, something that this one has that the other one doesn't have is the LED lights. So the LED lights actually work as indicators to show you which burner is on. And of course, another major difference is the full-on stainless steel knobs versus the LRG series.
I got to tell you, it's beautiful, and a price point on something like this?
And so for our 48-inch, it's going to be $16.99, and for our 36-inch, it's going to be $10.99.
and that's for the range top.
Yes.
And does this come in a full oven as well, full double oven?
It does. It actually does. Unfortunately, we don't have it today in the show, but you can definitely check it out on appliancefactory.com.
Awesome. Okay, and then I see refrigeration, I see wall ovens, I see hoods.
Yes.
This is all part of the line.
Yeah, so we actually, THOR actually carries a full-on kitchen suite. So you can purchase the dishwasher, you can purchase the range hood, you can purchase the refrigerator, and of course the range.
Okay, this is fantastic. You know what? Let's poke around the booth and see what else we can find.